Hello everyone and welcome to another Sunday Speedrun. If you like puzzles, or if you'd like to see me struggle to solve one and have a laugh at my expense, then you're at the right address. So please like and subscribe. Today I'm going to be trying my hand at Unwrapping by SandraNala. If you'd like to give it a go, there will be a link in the description below. If you do, please let me know how you fared and what you thought of it. Right, let's read the rules. Nala got a present and she was allowed to unwrap it all by herself. She got a little bit too enthusiastic about it and ripped everything apart, including the colorful arrows that we had planned to use for a puzzle. Maybe it's still usable? Normal 9x9 Sudoku rules apply. Place the digits 1 to 9 in every row, column, and box, exactly once each. The grid is partially covered in fog. Placing correct digits will clear the fog from surrounding cells, possibly revealing more clues. So if we put the correct digit here, it will clear the fog from this cell and all the surrounding cells. If you put it here, then it's already clear, but it will clear all the surrounding cells, and so on and so forth. Arrows have been detached from their circles. These are the circles. In the arrows, we can see part of one. Each arrow has its own color, and arrows of the same color belong to the circle with matching color. Arrows, okay. So this one is orange. It's corresponding to this circle. This is yellow, purple, and green. We don't see the arrows for those, but they will be somewhere in the puzzle. And the trick is that the sum of the digits along an arrow. So in this particular case, we see at least the arrow, the orange arrow goes at least into these cells. The sum of these cells plus maybe another one should be equal to whatever we put in the corresponding circle. Digits separated by a white dot, we don't see any, are consecutive. Digits separated by a black dot are in a 1-to-2 ratio, so one is double the other. Gray dots are ambiguous and can turn out to be either functioning as white or black dot for the digits they separate. Not all possible dots are given, i.e. there is no negative constraint. Right, sip of tea. Restart. Right, so what do we know? We know that these are in a 1-to-2 ratio, so the options are 1, 2, 2, 4, 4, 8, and 3, 6. Okay. And we know that this is the sum of at least 3 digits, so it's a minimum of 6, isn't it? So this is not 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So this would have to be, if this is 6, that's 3, and if it's 8, then that's 4. 3, 4, right. So what are the options here now? What are the options here? Well, we can't have 6, right? If this is 6, then we need 1, 2, 3 along the line. Oh, the arrow, I should say. But if that's 1, 2, 3, then the 6 here would have no 3 to complete the black circle there. Yeah, so that's an 8. Yeah, that becomes a 4. And now we see that that's 3 cells long, this arrow. It has to be an 8. So that's either 1, 3, 4, not allowed, because we already used the 4. So it's 1, 2, 5. Right. And this could be, well, it can't be 1, but it can be 2 or 5. If this is a black dot, then 4, 2. If it's a white dot, then 4, 5. Okay, it all works. Right, we see a green line now. And that green line is a minimum of 4 cells long, right? Because these connect here. 4 cells long, so it's a minimum of 7, right? as in 1, 2, 3, 1, that would be 7. So this is 7 or 9. Can't be 8. 7 or 9. 7 or 9. Oh, this one can't be 1. We've already used the 1. But can't be 2 either. This is a minimum of 3. A minimum of 3. Right, so this is 9. And those would have to be 1, 2, 3, right? To get a 6 plus 3 is 9. So that's 9. That's from 1 to 3. And that's definitely a 3. So this one becomes a 3. That's from 1, 2. So that's a 5. 2, 1. Okay, so far so good. Right, this arrow is as well green, another sip of tea. And it has to add up to 9. It can't be 1, 8. So it's 2, 7, 3, 6, or 4, 5. That's a lot of options. Okay. Oh, right, okay. But we do need in row 1, box 1, we need a 2 and we need a 3. So there is a 2 or 3 here, which means that this has a 2 or a 3 and it's not 4 or 5, 4, 5. It's either 2, 7 or 3, 6. And this is definitely from 2, 3. Did that help me? Maybe. Do I know what these are now? That's a lot of... I don't know. This one is from 6, 7, right? It's whatever we use here. And we're still missing, well, 6, 7, 9 there. You know, that's... yeah, that gives me a 9 here, right? Yeah, it does. It does. And now I see the purple line. And it's as well, it's not as well. It's definitely 3 cells long, right? Does that help me though? Does that help me? Well, what is this? Oh, right. This is a minimum of 4, isn't it? Because we have 2, 3 here, or it's 1, 2, 3 there as well. So this is a minimum of 4. A minimum of 4. And this is a minimum of 2. Yeah, okay. 4, 2, 1 would give me a 7. So that's a 7 or a 9 again. Does that help? Can I have a 5? 5, 3, 1 would still work. So no. Does this have to be 1? If it's not 1, it's 5. That doesn't work, right? Because 2, 3, 4 are gone, right? So this is definitely 1. Definitely 1. Right. And I still don't know what that is, though, do I? I still don't know what that is. But actually, I know exactly what these are from, right? Because I have something from 6, 7 here, and 6, 7, 9, and 2, 3. So that's from 4, 5, 8. This one can't be 8, because 8 would be already more than 9. Can I have 5? 5, 1, 2 is 8. Well, can't have 8, but 5, 1, 3 is 9. And 4, 1, 2 is 7. Okay, both still work. Right. What am I still missing here? I'm missing a 6, 7, which means that that's a 5. Right, maybe I know more about this now. What is this? It's 4, 6, 7, 8, isn't it? 4, 6, 7, 8. So can I have 4? I can have 4, just not in the middle, right? Because this could be 4, 8, 7, for instance, or 4, 8, 7. Okay, this one can't be 4. It can't be 6 either, because 6 can only be next to a 7. So this is 7 or 8. Okay, how does that help though? How does that help? 4, 8, 7, 6, 7, 8. Ooh. I don't know. I definitely have a 7 and an 8. Yeah, that doesn't help me, does it? Oh, I definitely have a 7. Do I? No, do I? How else then? If that's a 7, then it's a 7, right? To no one's surprise. And if it's an 8 would need, I would need a 7 on one of the sides, right? And either, no, there's no either. If it's an 8, then this would have to be 7 and 4. Yeah, so I definitely need a 7 there, which means that this isn't a 7, so no 2 either. That's 3, 6, and that's a 2. That does that help? Yeah, it does, because I can't have 5. 5, 1, 2 would give me an 8. That's not allowed, so that's 4. And this becomes a 7. It does. Right, and I see another orange arrow that has to add up to 8. It's not 1, 7, so it's, well, 2, 6 or 3, 5, but that probably doesn't help, does it? That's not 3, that's not 5. Another sip of tea. 2, 5, 6 here. If this is 2, this would have to be 4, right? It can't be 1. Oh, it can't be 4 either. So this isn't 2, right? 2 would need a 1 or 4. That's not 2, right? That helps. Okay, and if it's 5, then this could be 6. It has to be 6 then. Oh, so we definitely have a 6 here. Does that help? Not sure. Because if this is 5, this has to be 6. And if it's 6, this could be 3 or it could be 5. That's interesting. That's interesting. But that's the only thing I've seen, so I need to be able to figure something out here, right? Otherwise, how do I continue? That's my only clue. 5. If that's 5, this is 3, and this would be 6. Okay, if this is 6, then that's 2, and this could be 3 or 5. Just the fact that I need a 6 here, how would that help? I don't know. I don't know. That's weird. Am I missing something else? Am I missing something else? Oh, I did say I need a 7 here. Yeah, of course, there's no 6 there. That becomes 9, that becomes 7, and that becomes 6. Right, so there's no 6 here, and this is definitely a 6. Aha. Okay, that helped. So that's 2, and we see 2 pink. Oh, 2 pink arrows. We don't see the pink circle yet. Not sure if that matters. We don't see the pink circle. They're all circles, right? That's an interesting. It does circles. So they're all circles. So the maximum is 9. Because otherwise it wouldn't be a circle, right? If an arrow is attached to 2 digits, then it would have to be an oval and not a circle. So I'm going to assume that that's what it means. I think that's a reasonable assumption. Right, but does that help me? So this is a maximum, this adds up to a maximum of 9, a minimum of 6, good to know as well. Though that wouldn't work. Well, no, it would work. No, it doesn't. There's no 3. So a minimum of 7. 1, 2, 4, right? It seems like it. There's a 1, 2, 4 wouldn't work either. I'm not sure if all of that helps me or not. But 1, 2, 4 probably doesn't work because I can't have 1 and 2 here. So this would have to be 2, 1, 4. No, that works. Okay. Right. Well, this one is white, actually. It's not gray, so maybe that is a clue. What could this be? It's not 1, 2, 3, right? Could be 3, 4, 4, 5, or 8, 9. 3, 4, 4, 5, or 8, 9. This is not 4. This is not 5. But this one can't be 9, right? Because if this is 9, this is 8, and what is this one? We don't know. There's no options. But 8, 9, this could be 4. Right, and if it's if this is 3, this can't be 3. All right, it's 4 or 8. Maybe I can get something out of that. Or maybe not. If that's an 8, this would have to be 9, and this would be 4. Oh, well, I do get that. There's definitely a 4 here then, right? Either a 4 in cell row 7, column 9, or row 8, column 9, right? Right. If this is 4, is this an 8 as well, if this is 4? Because I can't have 3 and 5. Yeah, if this is 4, then that's an 8 as well, isn't it? If this is 4, then this is from 3, 5, right? But this one can't be from 3, 5 anymore because we've used up 3, 5. It can't be 2, so it has to be 8. So these are both 4, 8. If that's an 8, then this would have to be 1, and this would be 9. That seems to be okay, right? How would 9 work though? That's an 8, 1, 4. This would have to be 9. Oh, that wouldn't work. If that's an 8, this would be 1. But where do we put 9? Because we can't have 9 here. Actually, a better way of looking at this is that we can't put 9 on either of the arrows because 9 can't be on an arrow. So that's a 9. That's an 8, and that's a 4, which means that that's from 3, 5, and this becomes a 1. Right. So that's 7, 7 or 9. All right, both still allowed. Oh no, that's a 7. Right, that's 3, that's 5. 7 means that that's from 2, 4. This becomes a 1, and this becomes a 2. And we see a yellow arrow, so corresponding to this one. Right, what am I still missing in column 8? I'm missing a 5 and an 8. Right, if that's an 8, then this is a maximum of 1, but we can still have a 1. Right. I'm missing a 1, a 6, and a 9. I can't have 1 or 9. I can't have 6 or 9 here, so it has to be 1. And oh, right, this can't be 9 because of this 9. So that's 5, that's 8, and that's a 6, and it's not true. Oh, because it's not 5. All of that is wrong then. I can't even do this. It's 3. Okay. So this is 1. Is that correct then? 1, 6, and 9 it is. 9 is still not acceptable, but 6. Oh, 6 is still not acceptable either because 6 plus 3 is 9, and that's not allowed. So this is definitely 1. Okay, but I don't know what that is. It's from 4, 6. Now I know because I've made a mistake and I know that it's not 6, but we're not going to use that because that's cheating. 2, 4, and 5. I did put 5 again here. I'm unbelievable. That's an 8. So yeah, all right, it's a 3. Okay, so we do know that it's a 4 without cheating. Okay, if we could just do pencil mark. If I could just pencil mark correctly. If wishes were. Oh, what's the say? I forgot. Wishes were. Wow. Right. Do we have all the 4s now? Not yet, but we should, right? Not really, but that's 4, and there is a 4 here. Okay. A peach arrow without a circle yet. Okay. What could it be though? What's the minimum we could have here? 1 or 5. But 5 is not. Oh, this is a minimum of 3 as well. Sure, but 5, 3, 1 is still acceptable. Okay. Right. What am I missing in row 7? I'm missing a 3, 5, 6, and 7. Wow, I can't eliminate anything from here. That's interesting. This one isn't 5. But I can't eliminate anything, right? I don't think so. Even 5 could be next to a 6. The 3 could be next to a 6. Oh, I do need a 6 though. I do need a 6. Every other digits require a 6, so these aren't 6. It doesn't resolve anything. I need a 6 here. Does that help? No. More T. More T. What could this be? Well, that's a minimum of 3. Hold on. If that's a minimum of 3, this is 1 or 2, isn't it? Oh, this has to be 3. It does, doesn't it? Because otherwise it's 7, right? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 are gone. So this is definitely 3. Right. And that means, well, that means that that's 7 and that's 5. Doesn't help as much, but I see another peach arrow here. Still no circle though, unless I've missed it somewhere. No, I don't think so. Right. So those can add up to a maximum of 6. A maximum of 6. I can still have 1, 5 though. So this could be 5. It doesn't have to be 1. But it can't be 6. So this is 1 or 5, right? Okay, at least do that. 1 or 5. And this one, well, this could be anything from 1, 2, and that's it. This is from 1, 2, isn't it? Otherwise it's 7, and this one, otherwise it becomes 6, and that's not allowed, right? So 5, 3, 1, or 1, 3, 1, 1, 3, 2. Not sure how that comes. Okay, if this is 1, then that's 2, and if this is 2, this is 1. Because it can't be 4, right? 1 would need a 2 in any case, whether this is black or white, it doesn't matter. 2, if this is white, would need a 1 or 3. And if it's black, then it would need 1 or 4. So this is 1, 2. This is 1, 2. Not sure what that means. So this is from 7, 8, 9. That's not 9. And that's from 1, 5. Although that's 1, that's 5, that's 1. That's 5, that's 1. And what am I still missing here? 9, 8, 6. That's not 9. Oh, that's not 6 either. Oh, well, all right. These are resolved as well, because if I know that this one is 4, then this one would have to be 8, and that's a black dot, and that's a 7. Okay. That's not 8. Oh, that's 5, that's 8. I'm still missing. That's not 8. I'm missing 6, 7, 9. Right. Right. Can this one still be 4? Well, this one is either 5 or 6, right? Peach. 5 or 6. So if this is 4, this would have to be 1 or 2. That still works, doesn't it? Well, four. If this is 4, this would have to be 1 and this would have to be 2, right? To connect them. But if it's not 4, what could it be? Might be 3 as well, right? Is there any reason to think that I can disambiguate this? No, I mean, there is a reason because this is the only clue that I haven't used that I can see. But besides that, how would that work? It's a maximum of 6. This. Or 5. Okay. If it's 5, then it's 2, 3 or 4, 1, right? And if it's 6, then it's either 5, 1 or 4, 2. So, right. So that's from 1, 2, 3, and that's from 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So does everything work? Because no, because 2, 3 wouldn't work, right? 2 and 3. What can be in between 2 and 3 and it would work? Oh, 4. Yeah, lots of possibilities. Oh no, I can't have 4 here. Okay, so 2, 3 is not an option. Okay, so that's not a 2. Can this be a 3 then? No, because that's the only way it could have been 3 and 2. So this is now from 1, 2. And it's either 6, so 5, 1, 4, 2, or 5, 3, 2. Okay, and if it's 3, 2, what would work? Again, a 4, but the 4 is not allowed. So we can't have 3, 2 from either side, right? 3, 2 would need a 4 to connect them. Nothing else works, of course. So this isn't 3, right? Still don't know though if this is. So what happens with 2, 5? Oh, this would have to be 4 as well. 2, 5 is not an option. Okay, 1, 5 then. How would that work? A 1, 5? 1, 5. 1, 5 wouldn't work, right? I'm not going crazy. This 5 would need a 6 here because we don't have a 4 and 1 doesn't work. So there's no 1, 5. This is a 4. And that means that this is this is either 2 or 3, 5 or 8, right? In all options, right? So how would that work? Well, 8 is not possible. 5 is not possible. 4, 3, 2 would work. 4, 2, 1 would work. That's interesting. So there's definitely a 2 here, though. And that becomes a 5. Oh, that's 2. That's 4. One sec. Right. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, that's great. So 4, 2, 1 would make this 1, 2. 4, 3, 2 would make this a 1, 2. What am I missing here? Nothing, I think. But there's a relationship between these that I have to grok. Oh, hold on. If that's 2, that's 6. This would be 2, and that would work. If this is 1, this would be 1. Oh, both would work. Okay, that's not an issue. Okay, good. Right, so this is from 2, 3. I don't know. I have no idea. Interesting. Interesting. What am I missing here? 6, 8, 5, 6, 8, 9? Doesn't really help, does it? And here, oh, I'm definitely missing a 5, so there's no 5 here. Oh, how does that work? That doesn't work. I've broken it. I have broken it. Oh no, I'm not missing it. Okay. I can't even see a digit in front of my nose. I'm missing, what am I missing? Well, the 3, 6, 8 in any case. A 7. That's it, right? Yeah. So these are the same digit. And this digit would have to be either here or there, right? How does that help me? If it's here, then that's fine. If it's there, then that's a 3. 6, 9. Yeah. And if it's here, then this is from 3, 6, 9. That's not really interesting, is it? Oh, hold on. Peach is either here or there. Yeah. And it's 5 or 6. Yeah, I mean, this one is definitely 6, but this could be 5, right? I'm not sure. I am not sure. Just have to pencil mark a bit, maybe. Pass the time. Pass the time. Oh, that one isn't 3. Not that that makes a difference, but this one isn't 3. What am I missing? What am I missing? Well, I already said there is a 2 here. That's what I'm missing. Ah, that's the gift. What did the gift say? Mean? Revealing more clues. What does the gift mean? Maybe nothing? Okay. Well, in any case, now we know that this isn't the peach circle, and the peach circle has to be there. So this is definitely a 6. And that becomes a 2, and that becomes a 2 as well. 3. That helps. That helps. 3, 6, That's definitely not a 3. It's definitely not a 3. Not. It's not a 6 either. It's from 7, 8. So this is not an 8. That's 9. That's 8. I'm still missing a 1. 1. Right. That's an 8. 7, 9, 8. 6 or 7. 6 or 7. That's 6. That's 7. 6, 3, and that's a 5 on the gift. A 5. 3 and 9 still missing, so that's 3, that's 9. 6, 9. 6, 9. No, yeah. 7, 6, 7, 8. Right. Moment of truth. Yay. That's very nice. Found another present. She violently started shuddering. 9 pieces is one. What a beautiful mess. And the arrows. Very nice. Well, Merry Christmas to SandraNala. And thank you for such a great puzzle. I hope that you enjoyed it as well. If you did, please like and subscribe. Maybe share. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.